Hi, this is Andreas and we're back, and if you remember the last video, we are in the middle of sorting the suspension. We're going to break this suspension apart. We need a new front spring because and a double wishbone absorber. This thing, the cap is okay, 47%. So we'll break that, and then we'll break the other one. And this one needs the front spring and the shock absorber cap. So you know, these are things we just basically can buy a couple of each of the parts. And we did want 42%, so they'll be now at the bottom, I think. Yes, that's, did I say 42%? Oh, so the actual shock absorber itself is okay. 42%, yes, I did say that. Two springs, one cap. Suspension, come on. Must be on suspension. Alright, we are. Front shock absorber cap, one, two front springs. Then we'll fit them back together again. A 43 and a 47. And it is actually just gently squeezing the spring. You don't really need one of these. I mean, you do if you're in a professional garage, but generally you can do it in a vise with a little bit of juggling, or you can use two sash clamps, which is what we used to do. We used to have a little jig we made, and so we didn't actually have a proper spring compressor and standalone one like that anyway. So clap that, and a tie rod, which we need at 100%. And then I don't remember whether or not I checked the bushes out on this side of the car, but still. Whilst we're in this state of repair, we will take out this and then immediately put it back. And see if we didn't need 42%, yeah, well, only just. And we'll whip that one out as well. These are the things that you miss, which cause you all the grief. Now that one's going to be okay as well. Like that. in. Get the lower. Oh, put that in then. Okay, I don't want that in really, but might as well. 50%. Shouldn't be able to assemble all of this like this. That's a new bearing. Top arm. And then we're going to rag this around the track again. Hopefully with a lot better time on the track now. Yeah, that can go on. His old hub can go back in. See what brakes we can put on here. Get away with his old 55s. His old 45% and a 51. Stick the wheel on. And there's the prop shaft to do, and then we'll make a check. Oh, we've got this to put back in, of course. Let's just check all those faults. All the faults are repaired. We've just got to pop his pop shaft back. Not letting me. Sometimes you just have to skip out of it, find a new position, then go back in. Still not letting me do it. Starter it's wanting to put in. Ah, thank you. I think I've got everything. Yeah. And how much are we going to get for that job as well, by the way? We are going to get 6,948 for it out of 2009. So we're only going to get £3 out of it, but I still suppose it's better than nothing. And then we're going to go back to the racetrack. And I think the best time we got out of it before it was fixed was 1:20. I don't think I can beat that time, to be honest with you, because it was just as fast as it is probably now, only that it might handle better around the corners. So we're going to take a quick spin in this, then we might get back to the garage, and this will be a shorter video hopefully in that sense. We just needed, it's literally taken us an hour to repair that car though, because there was a little bit 3 videos ago, then there was the last video, and then there's this video, and it can take you best part of an hour if there's multiple faults on a car, as you see. So I've just got my controller. And I don't like this where it releases you. I would prefer for us to accelerate or to get a time, and then obviously you've got to 15, 16. We should have got through there at 11. That's because we had to accelerate. When we come through the next time, we'll already be doing some decent speed. And we won't be hopefully crashing. The tyres are the worst part of this. If there is a dynamic, because we don't know, because it's not a racing game, you know, it's not a racing game. I just suggest that maybe I've got different cars handling differently, and it's nothing to do with the tyres. So if you had good tyres or bad tyres, it wouldn't maybe make any difference. They'll be concentrating on the actual mechanic part of it, because it's a mechanic game, isn't it? Not a racing game. I mean, I don't know whether they've got the dynamics for the track in there. So well off. Let's see if we can put in a good time this time round. The thing is not to carry too much speed in this corner because it's a heavy car. And you only actually 12 seconds, that's not bad. I mean 11 round here, but don't forget it's a heavy car. If the dynamics are correct. And the basic idea with these cars, as with most, is to try and get the back end pointing away from the direction you want to go, is the general idea. So if you can kick the back end round with the handbrake. I've actually done a small bit of racing once, many years ago, so I know a little bit about it. A bit of rallying, a bit of motorcycle racing, motorcycle and sidecar racing. Nothing professional, just open days and stuff like that where you can take a bike round. And even compete in the newcomers track meets and stuff like that, you know. They have these either side of a proper race, you know, where if you're all insured and that for it, you can take your bike around the track, like sidecar we did one time. That's 1:14, which is not a bad time at all. So we're going to have to do another couple of laps just to see if we can better that time. But 1:14 is absolutely awesome. You know, because you can do this in the RX-7, the Mazda RX-7, and considering that this is a big, heavy car, this round is this next one isn't going to be the defining factor. It's going to be the joke one. So I'll have to make one more just to clean up my act. But I'm very proud of the fact that I got a 1:14. If you get a better time, considering that I could only do a 1:20 before I actually fixed the car up, it shows I wasn't really concentrating. Shows that it did improve the car's handling, or maybe my concentration was improved. We can get some drifting in if you go fast enough, but I never really went fast enough. A bit of a wimp on them corners with this type of a car. You have to have the balls to go into the corner at such a speed. I can't get it to go straight now. Maybe the tracking needs doing. Which is another thing I'd like to see them introduce into this. Brake like mad, brake like, brake like, brake like. That's a good time. Well, it would have been if I hadn't crashed into the wall. Now that's ruined that lap as well. Well, anyway, we got a 1:14. So that's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay? But what I'd like you to see you do is to put your times in and then put your videos in. And let me know what they are. Like I replied to this one, see if you can do it better than this. No mods though, don't mod it. Just do it as the game for this particular car. Go back and watch the video, look in the report, the green report, for the make of the car and everything else. Or look in the description, I might remember to put it in there. So that would have been a nice neat round if we could have got away with them first few things. You know, that wasn't a good corner. Should really drift round that corner to get the best time in. Shall I do one more lap just to see if I can do it? Right, here we go, concentrate. Wheel me around these corners with you. So the bottom of this straight, brake like mad. Accelerate. No, 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 no. Still not a bad time, nearly 11. If we can pick up some time on the other corners, we'll do it. Get better than the 114. Keep the handbrake on. It nearly stalls in that first gear, doesn't it? Brings it right down. Oh, nearly lost it. Will we do? I don't think we will do a 114. I'm trying to keep the power on and get the car straight, but it's just drifting from side to side. Just keep it on. Nope. We got back to a 120, but we did get a 114. We'll make this a shorter video, but we'll just do one more lap. Because I've lost me 114 off the board at the top. Keep two of the wheels on the track if you can. This might be a reasonably good lap. Nope. Says that as he crashes it out. Skidding out. No, 116. 18 minutes. Let's make it a 20-minute video. One more lap. No. Anyway, that's it. It's done. Not going to get it again. But you saw me get the 114 in it. Okay, so that's that. That car. Fun. Can't raise the camera really. Oh, this camera. Crunch. Could even do other modes, like racing in this view, which is quite impressive really, because it's quite hard to do. I mean, I used to do this all the time with my F1. This is a bit harder, to be honest with you. Because at least the F1 car stuck to the track like dog shit to a blanket. if that's a you know, feasible tale. Okay, we're out of it. We're out of here. Right, I'll see you in the next video. Okay. Returning to garage. And like I said, drop your videos, or your links, your share links anyway, to your videos in there as a reply. And just say it's a reply video, and that naming your car and stuff like that in your comment section, send it in. And that'll allow people to watch it in comparison to what I've just done, you know. And I'm sure you can do better than me, but you know, I'm not trying to literally compete with you. I just want to know what the people's times are like. And it's, you know, the communities on Steam really has gone down the pan for me, because you only have to say one thing and everybody's giving you grief on there. And you can't make a comment like, I think I said something like, the wheel bearing shouldn't go in before the hub, which it shouldn't. I know, because I've done them lots of times. And you know, you often fit the wheel bearing just in after, you put it in after the hub, but you might put it in the actual in the back of the spindle. Then you put the front hub on, and then you put the wheel on. Anyway, and in many cases, like with the drum brakes on those cars, you have to take the drum off, fit the bearing to the hub, to the drum brake, to the actual spindle part, and then you put the drum back on the spindle. You know, I'm talking about your big Datsun Cedrics and your Laurel. I used to have both of them cars, 6-cylinder inline straight engine it was, and then there's a V4 and a V8 and various different engines have had, V6s. Anyway, so where's that car gone? Where is it? It is there on the ramp. So let's just see how much we get for it. We get 6,948 minus 2,948 for parts. We've got 4,000 to 8. Now we've got 11,166. Okay. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.